Good morning, agents. Road Warrior here, and let's just turn on a couple more lights here in the RV in the Link Weaver. Boy, yesterday was a lot of fun throwing some fields, even though it was kind of over nothing. It was nice to see fields go up, especially over such long distances. You know, it's pretty crazy to be able to do that. So today I'm going to do the same thing. I mean, not really the same thing, because we aren't farming keys and building a new base and all that. We're going to add on to the fields that I threw yesterday. As it turns out, as I go south on I-17 here, I'm basically going along, you know, an area where I could just expand these fields. So I'm going to hack keys to the portal over here, the anchor that's right by my campsite on my way out. And I should be able to get down to an area where I can throw additional layers within an hour. Checkpoint is at 9 a.m. It is currently 10 to 7. So I actually have a bit of time to get myself breakfast, get myself tea, but I don't want to dilly-dally too long. I would like to have 30 minutes to actually throw these fields, because I'm throwing from the spine. So I got to get going. I've already showered, as you can maybe tell by my smaller hair than usual. By the way, Munchkin's here. He says hello. Hi, Munchkin. He seems more offended than inquisitive right now. I have the scooters charged. I have them in the places that they need to be. I really just need to make breakfast and tea, and hopefully that takes about 30 minutes, and I can get on the road at about the right time, but we'll see. And on top of that, I am hoping to walk and chew gum today at the same time and grab some uniques in Phoenix, because we're going through that area, and I've got an errand to run in the city anyways, so I'm just going to head that way after I throw my fields, hopefully be there with enough time to, excuse me, to explore the city a little bit, get some uniques, and then head down the road to my campsite, which after I'm done in Phoenix should just be another hour of driving, maybe less. It's pretty close to Phoenix itself. And today is the penultimate day. Finally, tomorrow, we will actually get to Palm Springs, which is all very exciting. I am kind of looking forward to having a home base for a few days. Though it will only be a few days. We are going to get back on the road right after that and head to Las Vegas, which hopefully will also be fun. But yeah, right now we're going to focus on getting on down the road, getting myself packed up, get some tea, get some breakfast, and bada bing, bada boom. We'll get on the road. So I will see you a little bit down the way here. Don't remember what the town is called that I'm going to. I'm sorry. But I'll see you there, and we'll throw some more fields. All right, agents. I was going to drive straight to my spine for today, but I decided to pull off to a rest area, and it was lucky for two reasons. First of all, this view is fantastic. I don't think I could have asked for anything better. Actually, three reasons. There were also 8 uniques here. That's the second reason. And the third reason, there was a big green link here that thankfully wasn't blocking me, but I got rid of it for anybody who it was blocking, which is good. So, big step. Now, just gotta get back in the vehicle here and get back on the road. Alright, agents. After a bit of a frenetic final throw here, I've got all of my 8 new layers up on the field. Hopefully you're seeing some gameplay footage. I think probably I've started it already. It was frenetic because I was throwing before the 9 a.m. checkpoint. I got to the first anchor around 8:40, maybe 8:35, and it was all in like weird suburban development. I had to like kind of navigate around that, and the last 4 layers were in this sort of big classic Southwest outdoor outlet mall with a huge parking lot, which was very useful, I will say, though it is a terrible use of land. The first three were like in this outlet mall, and the last one was across the street. I managed to get the first three up with 1 minute to spare, and I raced over to the intersection to try to get across the street to the other outlet mall, because of course there's two right next to each other, and I couldn't quite get there, which was a shame. I was still speeding through the parking lot here when I saw the checkpoint happen. But nevertheless, pretty good numbers. We got 136,000 MU additionally captured from these fields. The last layer was about 17,000, so you got to figure 119,000 of that made checkpoint. And if none of this gets destroyed, then 136,000 of it will make the next checkpoint. But that's in 5 hours, so I have very little doubt that somebody's going to take out at least some of this. That being said, very good output. Hopefully the gameplay footage is done now, and here is what the field looks like now. I took the screenshot myself. I didn't want to bother anybody today. And we got Echo 06 and Echo 07. Both of those saw pretty big increases for the checkpoint, so I'm definitely happy with that. Now I gotta get my scooter back in the RV, get some tea, get some water, all the usual stuff, and get back on the road. Yeah, I definitely thought I would have more time than this. The next stop is Phoenix. We're gonna grab some uniques around downtown. Also, somebody has graciously donated me some gear, so I will have the weapons to attack some of the green nastiness that is around downtown, which will increase the number of uniques I'm able to get. So, let me get back on the road, and I will see you in Phoenix. Hello again, agents. I'm here in Phoenix, Arizona, just parked on the side of the road. It was very difficult to find parking, so I don't know. I'm just getting in and out of here as quickly as possible. Also, it's pretty hot. It's 27 degrees Celsius, which is definitely a little warmer than I should be out in my pajama pants. But I did take off the sweatshirt at least, so I had the presence of mind to not have heat stroke, which is always nice. Made myself some lunch, made myself some tea and some water, and I'm just about to get back on the road. I'm blasting the AC because I need it. Also had a brief scare because the place I'm staying tonight apparently thought my reservation was for tomorrow. Glad I fixed that before I got there, but they are not full, so hopefully it would have been okay if I'd gotten there anyways. It's just past noon, and it's about an hour to the campsite, so I'm probably just going to go straight there, and it'll be about 1 p.m. when I get there. And I'll check in with you once I'm set up on the RV. Alright folks, I am now in Tonopah, Arizona, which is my last stop before Palm Springs. I do have some very good news. You can hear the air conditioners on, but also I didn't smell any gas when I got in, so turn the gas on and I have the stove running now. So hopefully I can burn off some of the gas that keeps leaking out, and that will relieve some of the pressure, and then I won't have any problems in the future. But that's kind of a big question. I'm not sure if it's going to work, but I am hoping I can actually cook something for dinner tonight as opposed to just like microwaving something, because I did buy some ground beef. I'd like to make some burgers, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to. We'll see. It's always exciting. Back to the numbers. So in Phoenix, I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but I got 214 unique captures, which is pretty good for like one scooter charge. And honestly, I could have done a little bit more if I wanted to, but I didn't want to push it with my parking limit. It was a 2-hour limit. I paid for 2 spots. I didn't want to push my luck. But with the 25 that I got from the fields, that brings me to 239 total today. And 2,889 total on the entire trip, which is fantastic. This is day 21, so we're still above that 100 portal per day average that I was aiming for. And I did take a glance at my stats. It seems I need just a little over 1,000 more unique captures in order to get my Onyx Pioneer badge, which is fantastic. Also today, I added 136,429 mined units to that field that I threw yesterday, which brings that field set to a total of 212,388, which is, again, absolutely glorious. And that most of that did hit that first checkpoint this morning at 9. It's about half past 1 now, so there's half an hour to go to the next checkpoint, and I'm hoping that it'll hit that again. As a result, this may be the penultimate update, and I will come back to you in half an hour and tell you if it hit checkpoint or not. But yeah, overall, great day, fantastic day. Did some fielding, did some unique hunting. I'm happy with today. Tomorrow we head to Palm Springs, and I am going to go and see some family in the area, but I also definitely will be playing Ingress, so don't worry, the videos will keep coming. Also, I'm working with a few different people right now to try and sort of amplify all of the different Ingress content creators that are around. Haven't figured out how that's going to work yet, but we have some talks in process, so in progress. And so yeah, hopefully that comes to fruition shortly, but definitely looking forward to working with some folks and maybe getting some more eyeballs on this stuff, because, you know, a big part of the reason I'm doing this is just for my own edification, for like being able to record what I'm doing, log it, share it with other people a little bit, but a lot of it is giving people an idea of what it's like to play Ingress, and I mean, Ingress is a great game, and hopefully recruiting some new people, so that's the idea. Anyway, having just started wrapping up the video, I'm now going to wait half an hour, and I'll talk to you then about whether this field hit checkpoint or not. See you then. Alright folks, it's past checkpoint now, and yeah, definitely hit checkpoint on those new fields. So that's 2 checkpoints for the bigger fields, and I think we're up to like 5 or 6 for the smaller fields, so I'm helping out the team, which is always a good thing to do when you can. I got screenshots of the region scores. Here is AM02 Echo 06, and here is AM02 Echo 07. So you can see a little bit of an uptick there with the new checkpoint, with the biggest field included. So I'm pretty happy with that. I think today was a very productive day. The 200 plus uniques, definitely worth doing. All the MU capture, definitely worth doing. And yeah, hopefully I ruined some frogs' days, because I destroyed a lot of green in Phoenix. I'm not sure if I mentioned that, but there was a lot of green in downtown Phoenix, and there's not as much anymore. There's definitely still a lot there, but not as much. So I'm pretty happy with that. So I'm gonna get to my evening here. My evening plans, such as they are basically make dinner and relax. So not a whole lot to report from here, but yeah, it's gonna be a good night, and hopefully, like I said earlier, I can cook some dinner, burn off some of the propane that's in my tanks, and yeah. As I was running the oven the stove for a little bit, but I did start to smell gas again, so I turned it off. Hopefully later tonight it will be better and I can burn a little bit more. I don't know. We'll see. But with that, thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please click the like button and the subscribe button. The subscribe button will let you know when the next video comes out. Say hello to Munchkin in the comments. Munchkin's over there somewhere. He's having a nap. But he says hi in spirit. Also, check the description for a couple of links. There's my Patreon page where you can support me for $5 a month. This is my only source of income right now, so I'd really appreciate it if you could help me out, make sure that I can continue doing stuff like this in the future. Throwing fields, taking trips, getting uniques, going to anomalies, all that good stuff. And the other link in the description is to my gaming channel, which I need to record a video for later tonight as well. But yeah, there I play other video games. I'm currently in the middle of a strategy game, but it's definitely getting to the point where I'm going to be done pretty soon. So I'm thinking about doing a factory game next, either Dyson Sphere Program or Satisfactory. I haven't decided which, so let me know if you'd prefer either of those in the comments. And yeah, with that, thank you all once again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.